Kate's journey. Let's start off with an S through life. There will be a few other videos going up today, but so Sevi, let's start with him. He has these very rough paw pads, and if I could afford the coconut lotion, I would definitely be putting that on him. I will be posting a Amazon link in the description for any wants and needs. If you can help out, please. Until then, his paws have been cracking and bleeding, especially when he goes outside. And so I've had to make little bandages and socks to keep him from bleeding all over the place. So why are you looking at this? You hate when this is on you. So scooch. So when this is on him, I have this little sock and I tape it as much as I can to close it up and, you know, not come off. But as you can see, that didn't work because I'm holding it in my hand. So I'm going to undo this and let you see what I did inside. If y'all have any better options in lieu of booties, which are also on the Amazon link, please let me know, because all I have is stuff from my first aid kit. So inside this sock, what I've done is I've taken some gauze and I've taped that up with the same tape, and then as you can see, I've gone and gotten some of this little colored medical tape, whatever thing. So that's what I've done. And it stays on for a minute, enough to get the bleeding to stop. Another thing that I have on the Amazon wish list is for a liquid bandage for dogs. So if anybody could do that as well, that would be great. So yesterday at 2 a.m. or was that this morning? I think it was yesterday morning. So yesterday morning at 2 a.m., Star here, I've been trying to keep both dogs under the blanket because it's very cold here in the house. We don't have working heat. So it's very cold here in the house right now. The thermostat says it's 58 degrees in here. So I have spent a lot more time here in the bed trying to keep the dogs under the covers to keep them warm. Well, I got Star under the covers yesterday, and she kept on trying to come out. And I was trying to, of course, keep her under the covers until I smelled poop. She had pooped in the bed. So I had taken a video talking about this, and I had planned on uploading it yesterday, but things happened. We now have an update to starting before the starting line. So I will be posting that after this. But this is where I think a lot of people really look down on for parents, for moms, for dads, and those in between. Everybody says being a fur parent is not the same as being a parent. And I ask, how? How is it different? You have to play with your children. You have to play with your fur children. You have to clean up kids' messes. You have to clean up pet messes. You have to feed your children. You have to feed your pets. You have to make sure that your kids are seen annually to get their shots and, take them to the doctor. Same thing with pets. Some people may argue for diapers. Santa, my soul dog, my previous dog, he had to wear puppy wraps. Couldn't wear a diaper because he's a male. So he had to do a belly band. So yeah, I had to pay for diapers, medications. Dog medications are expensive, especially when you can't afford insurance. So please, tell me how they're different. These are my adopted children. I care and worry about them as much as I would any child of mine, because they are my children. So I had to clean that up, and again, it was at 2 a.m. I had cleaned the bed, gotten new sheets on the bed, took both dogs outside, and of course when we came back in, Sebby's paw was bleeding. It was not a good time that morning. Sebby, would you stop chewing on the sock? Thank you. My thumb is not a chew toy. Thank you. Ow! My finger doesn't bend that way. We're also going to talk about the greatness of AI. I know that AI is hurting quite a bit of other professions, especially the art profession, the creative professions. But we're going to talk about how I have found love in AI. Savvy is a very different dog for me. Santa was a Chihuahua mix. We don't know what Dad was, but we know Mom was found with Santa and a brother, either brother or sister, but they were taken in to a humane society, rescued, and then my mom, as a Christmas present, went and adopted Santa. The other sibling was already in the process of being adopted. But Santa was a Chihuahua. Star here is a pit lab. They're both very smart dogs, very easily trainable. But both of them are very easily trainable, and very good dogs in basically all the sense. They're also very light. Sevy here is an Aussie Lab Lancashire mix. Basically, all of them are working dogs, and so he has a whole lot of energy. Labs are very easily trainable. Anybody could go out and get a lab, just like golden retriever kind of thing, and very easily train that dog. Sevy, on the other hand, we thought him all but untrainable. And that's where AI has come in. I have really found love in ChatGPT. I know everybody knows about ChatGPT. It's probably one of the most popular ones out there. But ChatGPT has given me so much more insight into his breed. It has told me that Sevy won't be growing any more than this. That he most likely will get heavier, and that the reason that he's leaving bruises on me right now is because the bone density from one of the breeds is very dense. And so that's where a lot of his weight is coming from, is the bone density. Yesterday I started asking it why Sevy was so loud, why his barks were so loud. Because I've never had a dog that was as loud as a husky, because I haven't had a husky. And because of the working breeds that are in him, because he is such a dense dog, even ChatGPT said that he was a tank. He's also foghorn, basically. So his chest cavity is so large that he's able to take in that amount of breath and put out such a loud bark. And it hurts when he's right here next to your ear. Very much so. He's also a very jealous thing, so he barks a lot. Yesterday I started talking about trying to train him because I have seen such a smartness in him. He has a whole lot of smarts, but we thought he was untrainable. We would try and teach him, like with our little training treats, and after 10 minutes of training, he would forget what he had learned 5 minutes later. ChatGPT helped me figure out a way. It is not food motivation for him, it is toy motivation for him. So now we have a ball that I have taken out of the free play rotation, and it is just for training. And he has actually done really well. ChatGPT has also made a plan for me so that I can start getting him to do things that I would want him to do as a service dog. And I'm really excited for that. The biggest thing that I'm wanting him to do is to bring me this tumbler. It's a 40-ounce tumbler, so it'll be a bit heavier than what's really better. And AI has told me that I need to probably wrap up the handle to make it easier to carry for him, to put his mouth around that. But we're looking at him possibly carrying this to me. I know I haven't really talked about it here, but I get these really bad hot flashes, or when it's really hot, it'll get to me, and if I don't take care of myself in time, I can end up passing out, becoming unconscious. So we're going to start working on that in the progression. But he started doing really well. And I'm so proud of him because he's finally starting to show the smarts that I've seen before. So I know AI is taking out a lot of stuff that is good in the world, but it's also doing some good as well, because now I feel like I know Sebi a bit more, and I'm very proud of him. Yeah. We also talked about how to curb his energy, which is how we led into his training, because his breeds are working dogs. We were talking about little jobs that he could do at home, as well as doing the towel trick, the towel feeding trick. Yeah, so we're going to start doing that more. For those that don't know, the towel feeding trick. You get a towel, lay it out, pour the food on it, and then you roll it up and then tie it in a knot. And you let him try and figure it out, how to untie it and then get the food out. Even though my hand is not a chew toy. So we've talked about that quite a bit, and it's really helped. It really has. ChatGPT has even given me like a daily schedule that once it's warmer, we're gonna start doing. We're really gonna start doing it. And I cannot wait to see the difference in him. Cannot wait, because I know he is such a smart dog. So we're gonna work on that, and I'm gonna take you on the journey with me. We might do a recording of one of his training sessions tomorrow, so that you all can see what I'm doing now. Because it's, like I said, I can really see a difference. I'll show you exactly what I did before, and then the difference in what I'm doing now. Are you good? Anyway, another video that will be coming soon is Star. Introducing Star, who is hiding right there in the pillows. She loves to lay there on the pillows. So that video will also be coming soon. In the meantime, be on the lookout for Starting Before the Starting Line, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.